congratulations on the brand new album. I've had a chance to sit down and take a listen to it, and congratulations.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Oh, I was wondering if you could start off by telling us a little bit about what was the plan with this album. What did you guys go into the studio wanting to achieve this time around?
Basically, we just wanted to sort of take as big of a first step into the industry as we could, basically. Just put all of the songs together that we've been working on over the past couple of years and just sort of, get the best quality of art that we could to sort of kickstart our career,
Yeah. The first album was pretty well received. Did that add pressure to you guys this time around putting together the second one?
I mean, it was just a single that we released beforehand. And it was just sort of like a learning curve for us, I suppose. So I don't think there was any pressure from that, at least from my perspective, because I know that, we had already sort of gotten better as musicians and as songwriters and that, the production quality was going to be better. So I think we were just more excited to show people, the step up that we'd taken, I guess.
Yeah. So, talking of the songwriting, tell us a little bit about what inspires you to write, because there's some real heartfelt tracks on this album. So, what inspires you to write?
Yeah, I mean, that's heartfelt is a pretty good term, I think, for what I try to do and what we try to do with our lyrics and all that and our inspiration. It comes from different places depending on the song, It's sort of about what I'm feeling at the time or what I'm, going through and thinking about and just trying to sort of convey that in the most genuine way possible,
Yep.
The sort of theme for the album and our first single, Despite All Odds, that's sort of, focused around the struggle of pursuing a career in music, and the passion and the drive to try to make it happen and to push through all the barriers that life always puts in the way, But other songs are more, about our social society at the moment, or my personal past relationships, and all those sort of things.
Yeah. Do you find it really therapeutic to sit down and get your thoughts down on paper like that?
Honestly, I sometimes I sometimes never feel more alive than when I'm like in the heat of writing a new song, or I've been tinkering with a few riffs or a few ideas, and then some inspiration hits me, and I just get in that zone, that, I don't know, that just like that passionate zone of like the ball's rolling and the mind's just flowing with ideas, and it's all just like, and you're sort of structurally piecing a song together, and it's really, I don't know, it's hard to describe that feeling, but it's really exciting, and it's like, I guess it's just passion, I guess, I don't know, it sounds a bit cliched, but like, it's true, Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the world around us at the moment, you guys have got this album coming out while we're all in lockdown. Is that kind of frustrating for you guys, knowing that you're not going to be able to get out there and play shows on the back of the album coming out?
Yeah, it was definitely a big topic of conversation because we'd sort of planned all of our release stuff just before all of that sort of started to kick in. So we were sort of talking about, whether we even wanted to still do it at this time, or, because we weren't, we had to put our launch show on hold, and, any potential other shows that might have come in sort of, aren't happening at the moment, and we've sort of just got to see how it all plays out. But we basically decided that, it actually might be the best time to release music, and we decided to go on with our release plan and keep everything as is, aside from the launch show. Because everyone, so many people are sitting at home, and we thought it could be cool to get our music out there and give people something to listen to, and it could actually be a good thing.
Yeah. How have you found the lockdown yourself? Have you found this to be a time when you've been able to sit down and be creative because you've had more time to yourself, or has it kind of been a frustrating time for you?
I mean, a bit of both, to be honest. There's definitely been some up and downs, but for the most part, I've actually been enjoying it. Mostly, just having a lot of time on my hands to just, sit, at the computer or with the guitar, and I've been really creative, and really, really diversely creative too. Been working on like a really new, heavy song, and I got a new 7-string, and I've been exploring that. But I've also actually been playing a lot of piano and working on some other sort of diverse music as well, and just trying to stay productive and busy as I can, take advantage of the time.
Yeah, because they can't come to your shows at the moment, are there other ways that your fans can support the band?
Yeah, totally. We've been launching some new merch, so that's one way. The link's on our socials. We actually just released some cool accessories, like some ATR, guitar picks and wristbands and that kind of stuff, and we've got some shirts too. That's a good way to sort of support the moment. Other than that, just listen to our music and keep updated, and tell us what you think if you like it.
Yeah, definitely. Now, bringing it back to the album, the front cover, the cover is absolutely amazing. Tell us a little bit about where that cover came from and why you guys chose that cover.
Cool. Well, we knew that we wanted Despite All Odds to be our title track of the album. And, we sort of, Bailey and I, the guitarist, we sort of were brainstorming some ideas, and we found his name Kevin from Soft Surrogate, I think it was. He did the art for Bravemind, I think, that we saw, and we really loved that. So we reached out to him and sent him the songs, and told him, Despite All Odds is our title track, and that's the theme of those lyrics is sort of what we want to represent in the art. And he actually came up with the maze idea based off that, and we really liked it and rolled with it. Sort of giving a visual metaphor of this man faced with a task of trying to get through the maze to the fire to get warm before the snow frost storm or whatever sort of comes in, and trying to sort of beat the odds and the sort of that determination to sort of get through. And I suppose that's sort of a metaphor for what we're trying to do, and the lyrics behind Despite All Odds, which is sort of the theme we went with for the album as well.
Yeah. You also worked with Corey Judd on this album as well. Tell us a little bit about what he brought to the album and what he was like to work with.
Yeah. No, it was cool. We tracked bass with him at his studio, which was cool. And then he basically said to us, just let me do my thing first, and then we'll work on refining it later. And yeah, he really took the album in a cool direction, and then we sort of worked with him to get the mix sitting how we wanted, and yeah, no, it was really cool. He really took the production of the album up to sort of the level we were hoping for. And yeah, no, it was great.
Awesome. Well, mate, to finish off, is there anything you would like to say to people out there before they go out and check out this brand new album? Just
check it out. Let us know what you think, and like us on our socials, and check out the music video. We've got a second single with a new music video dropping shortly. So keep an eye out for that as well. And yeah.
Awesome.
Keep an eye out for shows once that's a thing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out for the second single so we can be playing that on our show. And hopefully in the not too distant future, we'll be able to see you guys at some live shows as well.
Definitely. We're super keen to get back out there.
All right.